But I can't show you where I'm staying because there's no internet there. Well, it's very poor internet. I'm staying near Lake Superior in an igloo, yeah, with a clear thing on it. You'll see it in my video when I do that. But disappointing, there's enough internet to be able to get messages out, but certainly couldn't do what I'm doing right here with you now in the car park of this, what is that place? IGA, can't see it, but trust me, it's a supermarket called IGA, and we have them in Australia too. Excuse me. Let me tell you what I've done today. It's been an interesting day. I went out last night in Ottawa and I had dinner at Northern Navy, which was an interesting experience. Quite a noisy restaurant, good buzz, great food, and thank you to two of you. Alison, was it? And another gentleman who said I should try certain meals and actually picked up the tab for those, and I did. I tried them both, and you'll see it in my video coming up next week after the race when I put this live to air. But it was beautiful food, small portions, really nice staff. I was made to feel very welcome, and it was a good night. So this morning I've got up at my hotel and I've left and I've gone to Montebello, where I went to see the Fairmont Hotel. My God, was that amazing. It's just got so much wood. It'd be lovely in the winter, surrounded by a carpet of snow. And then I went to Park Omega, which was a drive-through and see all this wildlife. It was crazy. And you'll see it in my video where these deer put their heads right in the car. They're looking for carrots, and I didn't have any carrots. I didn't need any. They were still coming up and looking in. It was quite a funny little exercise. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And now, as I mentioned yesterday, because you guys picked, well, between us, we picked Mont Tremblant, and I've gone to this interesting clear igloo in the forest. Now, there's no restaurants. So it's no good me saying, what do you want me to eat at a restaurant that you recommend tonight? Because there are no restaurants within a reasonable distance. So I've just been inside here and I'll be cooking myself. I've got some steaks, there's a barbecue at this joint, some nice cheese, some salad, balsamic vinegar, strawberries, cream, sourdough bread. I've got too much food. No, actually no, because I'll use some of it for breakfast tomorrow and maybe even for lunch. Now, where am I going to go tomorrow, people? Actually, I'm not even going to ask you. I'm going to stay in a hotel in Mont Tremblant because I think that where I'm staying tonight is good. It's interesting because it's out in the middle of the woods and there's nothing, but I do want to stay in the city. Hello, Zenith Harris, member for 3 months. Thank you very much. And if you want to get your Super Chat seen or you want to buy me a steak or something tonight, yeah, Super Chat's the way to go. So tomorrow night, I've already made the decision. I'm going to stay in the town of Mont Tremblant, which is apparently a lovely place, ski town. Haven't seen it yet. I've driven near it, but haven't actually gone into the middle. And I'm sitting over across the road here from some lovely local eateries, very local food, McDonald's and A&W burgers. Now, let's go to some of your comments. I still haven't got anywhere to stay on the last night, which is the 4th night, and I'll come to that tomorrow from the hotel I'm staying at tomorrow here in Mont Tremblant. I don't think you say the T at the end of it. But I did see a bear, a black bear, today. I didn't see any moose, and I was disappointed because I did want to see a moose, but that was not on offer. Lovely mountainside around here. No, not huge mountains, but so rich with trees, greenery, a lake, obviously. A&W is superior to McDonald's. I had a manicure and pedicure yesterday too in Ottawa, which was lovely. Vietnamese people, same as the people that do my wife's nails in Perth. Not the same people, but the same nationality. And you've probably seen that funny comedic sketch with the woman who does the why you not have boyfriend. I love that skit, and they make me laugh, these guys, because they sound exactly like that. Calgary is too far away, unfortunately. Somebody asked where am I? I'm sitting in this Ford Mustang, which is quite a great car to drive. Although, people in Canada, your roads are shocking. There are potholes and bumps on the freeways, and the minor roads are even worse. But what can we do, hey? Not going to Banff, not going to Calgary. I have to go within a drive, so I've got 2 hours. My drive today was an hour to the first place, Montebello, and then it was probably another 48 minutes to the dome, the plastic dome that I'm staying in. Hey guys, could you please like this? Hit the like button, please. No biggie, just hit the like button. What engine have the Mustang? I have no idea. There's obviously a few of them, but look, I can't help you. I've got one person to press the like button. That's a start. Thank you for that. It's the ice. I thought as much, just your extreme winter. Oh, look at that. We nearly doubled our number of likers with that one plea. People here are looking at me as they walk past going, why is he talking? Who's he talking to? It's V6, somebody says. Okay. It's not a V10, is it? Have you visited the Orange Julep in Montreal? Big orange building. I have not. And I'm not, well actually I've got a couple of days after the race where I'm spending in Montreal before I go back to Europe. It's probably V6. Okay, they're usually 4 turbo now. Okay, nowadays. Right, any questions I can answer for you that are interesting? And the super chats get you to the very top. What else have I got in my bag of goodies here? Some cherry tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, burrata, Modena balsamic vinegar. I was just in Modena. Lovely place for food. I didn't get any Parmesan. I should be fine. Doubt they use V8s for the GTs. How was your trip so far? It is great. And today, when I drove up through these mountains, I looked at this place and I thought, there's nothing to do here. And then I thought, no, that is the positive thing. Nothing to do. Because I haven't got much internet. And I'll go for a walk because there's some trails around there. I might even see a wolf. But I'm told no, I've been told no bears or moose. Now somebody said, did I have a beaver tail? Yeah, and I did it for the video too. You have to see my reaction. And for those of you who've never seen a beaver tail or had one in your mouth, you will want to watch that video. It's not a real beaver. Get poutine. I've had poutine before and I won't be having it here, obviously, because I'm cooking tonight myself. I was going to get some ice cream, but then I thought, well, that's going to be stupid, because I'm going to sit in the car here for 25 minutes to talk to you people about where I'm going next on my big Canada 4-day road trip. It's not that big, is it? Just going a couple of hours each day. But anyway, it's something to do, and hopefully you've bought in on it and you are invested emotionally, if not physically. You watch my Air Canada review, WJ. I'll be flying Toronto to LAX on the 7878. I've always had a good experience with Air Canada. Yeah, I just couldn't believe the number of negative reviews that they have. 9,000, nearly a third of those people that reviewed it on TripAdvisor gave it a 1 out of 5 because there was no 0. Kim, what are you driving? I just said it. It's a Mustang, reddish Mustang, Ford Mustang. Nice car. Very comfortable seats. Go to Toronto. No, that's the wrong direction. I'm not going to Toronto. Next time, perhaps. Take some landscape pics. I tell you what, I took an amazing photo in Barcelona. A guy was doing a photo shoot of a woman on a harp, playing a harp on the diving board at the old Olympic pool with the city in the background. And I went down there and just stood behind him and took an iPhone pic, and it's stunning, but I want to wait a while until he puts his picture up or uses it for whatever, because I don't want to steal his thunder, because I had nothing to do with the setup. But when you see it, I think you'll love it. I certainly loved it. And I'm going back to Barcelona, and really what I want is one of you to say, hey, I can get you access, Kim, to that diving board at Salts, and I'm happy to pay a fee, and then I find a model and we do a photo shoot there, because it is one of the most beautiful backdrops I've ever seen. And I would have adored to have photographed the Olympic diving competition back when the Olympics were on. Meet and greet GP this week. Still haven't got my schedule. I'll get it on Wednesday. Hopefully there's a gap. If not, not much I can do. And this will be a very busy race for me, especially Thursday and Saturday. We'll see what happens on Friday, maybe an opening. What have I got here? I missed the beginning if you said it already, but whereabouts are you going on Lake Superior? I don't know. You'll see, it's in like an igloo, a clear igloo. It's pretty interesting. You'll see it in my video. I should come back to Quebec and go see Quebec City. I'm in Quebec now, aren't I? I also did a bit in my video about, I stood on the Alexandra Bridge. Goes from Quebec to Ontario, provinces, not states. I got told off for that today. And if you stand in the middle, that is the borderline between those two states, provinces. And if you stand at one point, you can be 18 and a half and legally drink a beer or a spirit or alcohol. But if you move a metre to the left or right, you can't, because the drinking ages in 3 of the Canadian provinces is 18 and the rest 19. And I thought that was interesting, certainly interesting enough to do a bit in the video. And then I stuck this thing out the window and had it above the car. And I don't know whether you know what this is. It's a great Insta360 camera, and the resultant vision we get is quite quirky. And we went through the middle lane of that bridge, and anyone who knows it knows it's crisscrossy, and you can see above, you can see straight, behind, down. Fantastic. No drinking age in northern Canada. We drink at 6. Good on you. Anthony says, you reverse live feed does my head in. Yeah, and I can't fix it. No one has ever been able to tell me how the hell I fix it. I'll gladly fix it. You'd get arrested anyway because you can't drink alcohol on the bridge. Why not? Is there going to be a Turkish GP next year? I don't know. Why is there no girl models in the pits? In the pits? Why would you have them in the pits? You'd have them on the grid maybe, but that's been banned. Is Stroll's medical emergency real? Should we believe? He'll be there. He'll be racing. My money's on that. I'm going to see the old racetrack tomorrow that Lawrence Stroll used to own here. Am I right in thinking they had an F1 race here some time ago? In front of the Orleans Island, you can stop at the Montmorency's Falls. Is that somewhere around here? Can I find that? I love waterfalls. I went to Iguazu Falls it's on the border of Brazil, Argentina and one other country, and it is mind-blowing. And people say it's better than Niagara. Looks like there are some float plane tours near where you are. Yeah, I did see helicopter tours too, not far from here. Oh, Quebec City, okay. Have I been recognised? Yes. Yes, some lovely people yesterday? Yeah, yesterday afternoon. Stopped me down in town and had a lovely chat and suggested they were happy to tag along and show me around the city, but I had to work and it's best I just run ahead and do that. But they were nice people. And they're probably watching now. They were watching last night's live feed as well. I just saw some photos. The visibility at the track is bad because of the smoke. Yeah, it's a little bit better where I am here, a couple of hours away from Montreal. It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. It's not savage. It's not like an orange sandstorms the like that we had of the likes which we had at Bahrain for testing a few years ago in 21, I think it was. The Strolls will never allow another driver to get in his car and show him up. Montmorency Falls is stunning. Okay. Rightio. I'll make a note of that. No, I can't. I'll just have to remember it. That's in Quebec, right? How will the weather be for the weekend? Well, I looked a few days ago and it was going to be fine. Yeah. I'm a 12-year-old motorsport photographer. Is the Canon 1D Mark II? They're all good. All those cameras are good. And they just get better with every single model. I'm in Zane, a Ford Mustang. Very nice. My phone's getting hot and the picture's now starting to dull a little bit, but I can still see your comments. Has any place you travelled to for work impressed you so much that you considered moving? No, I would never move. Not in a fit. Did you enjoy them? Oh, I love the Monaco cruise ship. I just can't wait to get back on one again. It's got to be on flat water. I just loved it. It was, and my wife relaxed. She doesn't relax normally. So yes, bring it on. Bring on more Explorer 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. Anyway, if you've just joined me, I've decided to do another night here in Mont Tremblant tomorrow night in a nicer hotel. Well, in a nice hotel. Tonight I'm staying in a rather quirky, domey thing, which you'll see in my video. And I'm going home to cook, going back there to cook a meal. It's got a spa as well. And maybe we'll see some wildlife come up to the back door, because today I had big deer sticking their heads right in the car. It was phenomenal. Just to say hi, because it's 5 a.m. over here. 5 a.m. You must be in Western Australia, perhaps. Hong Kong, Japan would be 5 a.m. Where else? Maybe Russia, China. Have you already tried maple syrup? Yeah, I did. I had some shitty pancakes very first day in Montreal. They were terrible. But the maple syrup was good. Are you going to do the cooking on your live? No, there's no internet there, so I can't. That's why I'm doing it in this car. I will do a chopped up piece for my video and see how my steaks turn out, and my salad, and my strawberries with cream. Highlight of your trip so far? Oh, nothing comes to mind straight away. Hopefully tomorrow night's hotel's good, and the one in I'll have to book. I've got one more night's accommodation, so there's still a chance I'll get something great. Like last night's was only 380 Aussie. Tonight's is about the same price, which is pretty good value for good quality accommodation. Do you have enough mobile data for Canada? Yes. Somebody is from Israel. You've never been here. I have been there. Definitely stayed at the King David Hotel. Fascinating. Actually went to see President Clinton and Benjamin Netanyahu speak. I got tickets somehow because Clinton was in town. It was fascinating with all the security. I haven't got a job in Formula One. I'm a freelancer. Go to Quebec City after the race for a couple of days. No, I'm staying in Montreal. Culture in Canada is similar to Australia, but the nature is completely different. Very green. We're more brown, obviously, unless you get up north to the tropics. Is your old town, what is this, Mont Tremblant? Because that's where I am now. The rear wheel powered Mustang of old, or the SUV model? I don't know. I spin the back wheels occasionally, so I guess it's rear wheel drive. Canadian telecom providers are terrible. How to get pit lane access? Get a job on a team. Be a driver, they get pit lane access. F1 Media, we get pit lane access for one session per race weekend, unless, or even then it's one, but it's a little bit trickier when you want one during a sprint race, because there's only one practice session and you've got 100 people vying for 25 tabards instead of 100 vying for 75, because there's 3 sessions normally. But nice weather here. There's a little bit of haze around from that bushfire stuff that we had. Where did you find the biggest challenge of freelancing? What do you find? Just got to do it for a while and build up your contacts, and then stuff just comes to you. It finds its way to you if you're out there. I approve the township recommendation. Good to know, Arnav. Any tips for planning a trip to Budapest? Go to kimelman.com, go to my race by race pages and have a look what I say there, because that's far more in depth than what you'll get out of me here. Now, I'm going to make this a short one because I've got cream in here that's probably starting to go off, and steaks that need to be refrigerated. So thank you for your attention, and please follow me again tomorrow when we will decide which hotel I will go to and city for the 4th night of the 4 nights, 5 days of my Canada road trip. And I'm not flying anywhere because it's a road trip. And that's my cue to go, people. So thank you for watching, and I remind you when I hit that button to stay passionate.